What do you want?
For you two to be out of the way!
I did nothing wrong. Your friends decided to be sneaks and adjust the rules in the middle of a battle without telling anyone.
Well, what you showed is completely disorderly conduct, and that's not good.
Quit tantalizing us, Zomboss. Technically, what you're doing is murder for hire.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna get us out.
No, you won't! Wanna think again of what you said?
Well,
Too late now!
help!
She's pushing me! Put your brakes on and put them hard! She's not giving up! Now's the time! What in the name of what's gonna happen?
Ow!
Are you guys okay? No!
Let me tell you something. You're in big trouble.
What happened?
I was hit in the Shroom at the last battle. All my memories came flooding back. I saved you from almost what became certain doom.
Well, thank you.
And while you're doing that, I fixed you up. Hold on, my good old supernatural energy.
I don't know how that's possible, or how I could thank you.
Just say hi to Jessica for me. She's also a G5, number 7541.
Zomboss? BNSF called. They need us back.
Oh, phooey! Just when we were that close to be getting rid of those F9s. Now we have to plan hard for the final fight.
Well, so far, all of our attempts were fruitless. What's gonna happen if we don't get him this time?
Then we'll go back to the drawing board.
Where have you guys been?
Oh, you know, we released.
Well, while you were gone, one of those ATSF units we received has been stuck with a lot of us lately, and it's creeping me out.
Wait, how did you know we did this?
I've known you for over 10 years, Zomboss. Who else would?
Oh, don't worry. I'll put him back to rest until I give him the signal.
What signal?
You're not part of this, so ABC your way out of here.
Goodbye now. So why does Fred hate you again?
A couple years ago, he was surfing Railroad Pictures Archive and found a photo of me leading some unrestricted war violence in Kansas City. And of course, he lost his mind. What he doesn't realize is that it wasn't my decision to lead him. That was up to the train master. But seeing how unhealthy his ATSS session is, I'm not surprised. But he doesn't research in depth. Surely he knows the El Capitan existed, but I don't think he could tell you how to set up consists, the timetable, thing like that.
Well, it can't be any worse than my wreck in Matfield Green, Kansas in 2003.
One of these days, I'm gonna get Zomboss's comeuppance. Yay, Santa Fe! I wish I could go back to the 90s.
Okay, this has gone on long enough. Shouldn't we tell Mr. Edwards what's going on?
Negative. He's a good man, but I don't think Lillian wants to spill the beans.
I still think I should, even if Lillian won't like it. Mr. Edwards, can you come out, please?
Just a minute!
Come on, man.
What is it?
I should tell you about...
Nothing, sir. Nothing at all.
Just go wake Cameron up and get your train ready.
Waking up Cameron. That's like waking up a sleeping bear. Cameron!
What do you want? I'm sleeping.
Gotta work now.
But I'm not ready.
You never are. Now come out of the roundhouse on the count of 3, or I'll drag you out myself. 1, 2...
Okay, I'm coming. Jeez.
Big train coming down that railway line. Big train coming down that railway line. With that whistle blowing, telling me that she's on time. I'll take that train.
Hey, Zomboss.
Shut up! I'm thinking.
About what?
About when the final fight will take place, and when I can finally get rid of William and her brother.
You can't do that. They are amazing engines.
And how you will stop me, you met?
Never mind. Your train should have been ready hours ago. Now get going.
Oh, shut up! I'm done with you. I'm not looking at you again.
So where's that ATSF locomotive that was talked about earlier?
How am I supposed to know what engine you're talking about? I've been around for so long, they can be washing volcanoes.
You see, life wasn't always easy in the early days of Conrail. The locomotives were fighting left and right because some were New York Central, some were Pensy, some were Reading, but in the end they all failed to realize that Conrail was a second chance at life. So much went wrong on Penn Central, and we all remember them for their infamous bankruptcy.
Conrail was the best railroad ever!
Ahem. Do you know many technical facts about Conrail? And please don't interrupt my story. I was not finished at all.
Well, let's see,
Oh crap, there's someone up ahead! Big hole it! Wait a second. Jack?
Jack?
Ian?
Are you alright?
Jack? Oh my god, is that Jack?
Oh my god, what happened?
My god, that engine was Jack. He and Ian were close friends. Until Jack was tragically smashed to bits at Chase, Maryland. The sight of a long-lost friend must have stunned him, sent him into shock, and made him vulnerable.
Never you mind that. Did you see what they did to Ian? Run away!
The hell do you think I'm doing? Idling my engine?
What the? They disappeared.
I don't understand.
What are they doing? I thought I made it perfectly clear I wanted them to do the rest until the time is in the night. My god, are they everywhere now?
Holy heck, that thing's huge. It was even bigger than the DD-40X I saw not long ago while working in this yard. Man, he was big.
Well, the good thing is I planned ahead of time in case this happens. My machine has a tiny button to page all the zombies. So as soon as we have our next meeting, that will happen.
What is the next meeting? If William and Michael are okay with it, we'll have to take place at Highland Valley tomorrow. Our final group briefing will be set tonight. Sounds like a plan.
Grrr. I can't believe that GP38-2 number 2107 lied about being sick just so he could attend Zomboss meeting in Nebraska, and now we have to take the Whitefish local instead.
Whitefish is only like an hour away, dude. Nothing to it.
I know where Whitefish is, thank you. I've been across Maria's Pass countless times when I worked for BN. I'm just mad at 2107 now. That plan was for him to arrive here on the HNTWPA S9 yesterday, but when he told the Northtown Yardmaster that he gets altitude sickness from going over the Rockies, they put him on a train up to Nebraska instead. But I take that with a grain of salt. I worked with him on the end, and I seen him tackle the Maria's Pass summit like there was nothing to it. He just wanted to hang out with Zomboss and his gang of bigwigs. Of course the Northtown idiots didn't send us another locomotive, so now we have to do this job instead.
We might as well make the best of it. Besides, Zomboss is a cool guy.
Pardon me, fellas. I heard from dispatch that there's heavy traffic and you'll meet several trains on the way. An automatic train went by Pinnacle a minute ago. Dispatch wants to keep him moving since they'll soon be climbing the grade. A manifest not far behind near Red Eagle. The Empire Barrel left Belton 5 minutes ago. And if you get going now, you shouldn't have to stop for them. An intermodal's 5 miles west of Corin. A grain train passed Columbia Falls not long ago, and another intermodal pulled out of Whitefish 10 minutes ago. If you don't carry out your work order efficiently, you may have some signaling issues with the trains. There's also 2 westbounds already by Glacier Park. A tanker train's almost to the summit, and an intermodal's right outside Java. Depending on how fast they're going and how long you work Columbia Falls, they might catch up to you. On a side note, there's an executive Mac reading a manifest, but he's all the way over in Cut Bank. And there's an eastbound grainer with a yellow bonnet third out, but he's still in Idaho. Anyway, just cooperate with the dispatcher and watch the speed restrictions and you'll be good.
Do you have anything better to do to act like a dispatcher and tell me how to do my job? And I thought 2107 was acting lazy.
Have you seen Ian?
Ian? No, not for a while.
He was abducted by dead engines? There's no trace of him anywhere.
Why would the zombies want Ian? Because he's not a true Conrail fan like I am. Ty, shut up. That doesn't help one bit. Just carry on for now. There's no reason he shouldn't turn up in a few days at the most.
Halt! Who goes there?
I do. I'm delivering this train.
Whatever. Just don't pass beyond the warehouse.
Why not?
The line's blocked. As soon as you're clear, I'm gonna pass along a little warning. Off you go now.
Is he serious about the lines being blocked?
He sounds serious enough.
I don't know, man. This seems kind of fishy.
Good evening, friends. This was the final meeting to take place. Because the excursion angels will meet their ends tomorrow.
Line blockage. Good. And after that, we should target the CSX executive F-40s, along with the IRM's collection.
No, not unless I say.
Sorry I'm late, Zomboss. Our train took a long time to tie down.
Yeah, right. If you shut up any of our meetings anyway, also get your horn fixed before you do anything else. It sounds horrible.
I know. There's nothing I can really do about that.
Just keep your horns silent around me, okay?
What if there's danger?
Then leave me to use mine. Your foul horns sound like nails on a chalkboard. And until you get repaired, it is to be unused as a VCR player.
With all due respect, sir, I'm sure some older folks still prefer VHS. Just that DVD basically replaced VCR.
You can tell me later. Now restate my point, get your horn fixed soon, or you'll be my next target.
Oh, and by the way, one of our members found someone who could help.
Where am I? Oh, well, I feel like I was hit by a flatbed of bricks.
Him? I don't want him. Send him back where he came from, now! Anyway, all our members will be deployed. I think he will do this between 2 and 4 because now he turns a schedule between those hours.
I dig it. But what about humans? like, the railroad stuff.
I'm not stupid enough to only revive engines. I actually turned the deceased railroad workers into zombies. I can have them bust into the office and tie Mr. Edward and his workers in the closet.
That could work. Also, are the zombies on this last battle going to be any stronger than the previous 3 battles?
We'll make sure they are. Those specialized plants couldn't hurt an average locomotive just from a few hits, but the trade-off of the Army's supernatural power is them being vulnerable to plant attacks.
I see. Will some of us need to guard both sides of the yard in case someone becomes a coward and tries to escape?
I like your way of thinking, but we'll be alright. We're going to nab William this time. It is in the bag.
Now I know their plan. See if we can grab Zomboss's teleportation device so I can teleport to Lilium and warn her.
This may take time.
That being said, you can all remember your assignments, right?
Yes, but if this fails, you're screwed.
Yeah, sure.
We mean it, Zomboss.
Okay, I get it. Now get out of here. Dismissed. Scat!
Here it is. 1, 2, 3. Greetings. I came to warn you of Zomboss's plan. He's going to have the final fight take place tomorrow afternoon at 2. But be careful, his army will be harder to defeat this time. They might have a weakness, however.
Well, what is it then?
Well, it's... wait. No, that was some other guy. Wait, I remember. It's...
No, not now.
Well, it just got harder.
So, who is all going to be assisting tomorrow?
Lily, Marie, you, Will, Nicholas, Sean, May, Miranda, Eli, Holmes, Caleb, June.
So the whole roster, basically?
You're funny, Will.
No, not again.
Luigi, when will you finally get over that fiasco from 2 years ago?
It just came back to me. Where did it come from anyways?
Do you really want to know what happened?
Sure. Gibby, yabby, yabba.
Well, it's like this. That evil genius Zomboss brought a bunch of engines back from the dead, converted them into zombies, and is launching an all-out attack on William and Michael.
What a load of crap. Who would believe something as far-fetched as that?
Will you shut up already? I'm not making this up.
You shut, you good-for-nothing pile of junk. Still not convinced?
I actually believe that, as I experienced with the events.
Yeah, that all takes place in your imagination land. I bet in your world, GTW still gets to live. In fact, they should have scrapped you already.
That's enough, you overgrown lawnmower. Shut up, or I shove you off with something.
But do you have enough for plants, sir?
Could bring some over.
Well, good luck to you, I say, old chap.
Are you ready? I was born ready.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. Before we start what might be the last exploit for you, let's clear some space in the yard.
By the time he's done, Zomboss's gang will be here already, give or take 10 minutes.
Who's that guy? I don't recognize him at all.
So you're turning down my offer to be in my photo shoot, all because you don't want to be George Patton? Mm-hmm. What about Admiral Halsey? Yeah, we'll try to work something out. Well, it's indefinite. This hobby's expensive and I barely have time to recruit people as is. Well, if you like, I have some tank crew uniforms with some stripes. Just tell me your size and I'll see if I can find one for you to wear. Ah! Who are you? What the hell are you doing?
What's going on in there?
Didn't you just see? That man, who by the way was a brakeman for the Erie Lackawanna until 1974, just captured your boss and all his associates in the building, and then tied them up in the closet. You all are powerless now. We're even more powerful than an M1 Abrams tank.
Oh dear, where's Holmes? He should hurry up with those plans.
Okay, here they are. I brought some extras in case this doesn't go down well.
Brace yourselves! The war is about to begin!
What are you doing, Marie?
What any friend would do? My brake shoes hurt now, but it was worth it. Keep on planting, Lilium.
How is she so good? It's time to take up the notch.
What's he doing? Engines aren't supposed to use that track during battle.
My plans! You monsters! You can't do that!
The rules have changed, Lillian. You can kiss your precious garden goodbye, because it's time to do a real battle.
Hey, what gives? You'll regret this.
No, Sean, you will. Engines, destroy Lillian and her minions too.
I love that idea. Once they're through, no one will be able to tell if this is a rail yard or a scrap yard.
How are we going to stop them now?
All we can do is evade. Now split up!
It's no use. We can't beat them like this. All we're doing is running.
There's gotta be some way. Sure, they're stronger than all of us, but they're not indestructible. They can be physically destroyed.
And where will you find your supplies, little man? We've blocked off both ends of the yard. You can't leave.
Because your leader's a deceitful, cheating son of a...
Will, look out!
That was too close.
Josiah's right. We will win if we keep running away. I think all we can do is plan our funerals. Which church in Pittsburgh would be nice? St. John of Arc, St. Germain, Nativity Church, St. Winfred.
Eli, you're gonna be the first victim if you don't stop.
What is going on here?
So wonderful for you to show up and watch Lilium and her friends get sacked.
William? Oh my god. Larry, I know I never asked you for help before, but Lilium and her friends are on the brink of death. Please help me.
Lilium? I stopped caring about her. And her friends? Could care less.
Well, you're coming with me whether you want it or not. Tally-ho!
This is way too good.
I know, right?
Charge!
What on earth is this?
No time to explain. We gotta hold back these monsters. Damn it! How is he so strong?
I know, right? We're supposed to have more horsepower.
Don't you dare give up! Oh, Oswald, I think someone wants to see you.